This is my review of James Blake's new album that came out in January 2019. It's an album review. Assume Form. I rate this album 4.99999 stars because nothing is perfect. Could have had a bit more. Track number 1, Assume Form. I'm unsure of the legal rights with songs, so I'm just gonna sing it a little bit. You know, appearance is nothing. I will assume form. I rate this track 5 stars because it's the one that I've listened to least. But I would say that that is pretty good, especially with the on the piano at the beginning. Track 3, Mile High, and it goes a bit like this. We just be mile high clubbing. I rate this track 1,000 stars because this is one of my top. It's definitely in my top 12 of the tracks on the album. The reason I like this track so much is because it's really good. Track 3. This track is called Tell Them. I rate this track 70 stars because it goes like this. No, sorry, I need to tell you guys what it goes like. What I like about this track is it has a sort of badass vibe to it. It's like, yeah, tell them what you came for, and it's like I feel like it's really good to listen to if you need some motivation when you don't know if you should tell them or not. And track 4 is Into the Red. For the first time, not for the first time, but so this album is a romantic album, and you're getting some real good romance vibes. I like the bit where he said, "Listening and about is a longer." So basically, what's nice about this is he's really getting in touch with his romance side, saying like this list of things that he could live without just for his lady. And just want you guys to know his lady is, hey Siri, James Blake's girlfriend.
I couldn't find James Blake's girlfriend.
No. I actually know her very well. She spoke on a podcast that I like. Podcast called Why Won't You Date Me. She has a lot of, but that's not her podcast. That podcast is by Nicole Byer. She actually has a lot of good insight into feminist issues and how to be happy with yourself. Her name is Jamila Jamil, and she is amazing and super hot. And she's in the TV show The Good Place, which everyone loves, obviously. Track 5, Barefoot in the Park. Barefoot in the Park, actually I'm not as fond of this song as other songs. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's because I don't understand the lyrics and I'm a big old lyrics gal. But just a little preview in case any of you guys aren't sure which one I mean. It goes, Barefoot in the park, coming up on me. What I really like about this song is it's really well, I don't like it that much, but I do like it. Obviously, I like all the songs. Again, very sweet. Barefoot in the Park, something rubbing off on me. it sounds a bit like foot fetishy, but I'm pretty sure it's not meant to be like that. Track number 6 is Can't Believe the Way We Flow. Very nice. I personally have never really flowed with anyone, so obviously sometimes when I listen to it, I get a bit down. But general good message. Can't believe the way we flow, just like that. Yeah, I really like that bit. I like it because obviously it's really nice if you can flow with somebody. And it's really nice that James Blake is putting himself out there. I feel like in other albums he explores lots of feelings of depression and anxiety, whereas in this album he's straight up like, oh, I can't believe the way we flow. Like, have you ever, like, is it ever been so nice with anyone before? And I dream of having the type of love that James Blake and Jamil have. I really dream of it. Are you in love? So yeah, that's the title of track number 7. Pretty nice. So just sort of displaying like the insecurities that happen. Like, are you in love? Aren't you? Like, yeah, they obviously are. I mean, I've not heard Jamil make an album review of an album. I mean, of James Blake about him, but I'm pretty sure she would. I just read that James Blake made this tweet saying, "To Jamil, I loved you, and you are the reason this album exists. But now everyone else has it. So I'll see you at home in 30 minutes and we can talk shit about everyone." Cool. Track number 8, Where's the Catch? Where's the Catch is an excellent song where he's exploring where the catch is in his relationship, which I think is really interesting because obviously if anyone's been in love, they all realise that everything eventually gets ruined and makes you feel like shit in the end. So it's really nice to sort of say, where's the catch? Because obviously there will be a catch, and they're not going to end up together forever because nothing lasts forever. Track number 9, I'll Come To. This one is actually one of my top 12 of this album. The reason that I like it so much is because it's very romantic and rom-com like. Sort of, I'll just go wherever you go. I'll follow you literally wherever you go. You go to New York, I'm going to go there as well. You going to LA, I'm going to go there as well. Just wherever you go, I'm going to go there. So you're never going to be alone ever, ever, ever. You're never going to have a moment by yourself. I'm going to come. I'm going to be there. Don't worry. I'm always, 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 always going to be with you. I'll come to. Yeah, very romantic. Wish someone would always come with me as well and be by my side all the time. Yeah. Track number 10. Power on, power on, power on, power on, power on, power on, power on. Got a pretty hefty part in that song where he just constantly says power on. Obviously there's lots of other stuff going on there, but mostly power on. So when I first heard it, I was thinking maybe like a phone or something, like power on. But then I was like, no, maybe it's a power on. Like, and then just kept going like power on, power on. I thought my I was gone. Power on, really like power on. Yeah, definitely one of my top 12 on this album. Yeah, love this one. But wait for the next one because that's my actual favourite. That's my top 1 of the top 12. Track number 11, Don't Miss It. That's my favourite track out of the whole album. There are a few reasons that this is my favourite track. My main reason for this being my favourite track is because it's about depression and then it's about finding a light when you need a light and sort of becoming your own person and realizing that you can be happy even in the face of sadness. As I was saying, the song starts out saying, I could avoid real time, and as it keeps on going, I could ignore my busy mind. I could and then talks about, but I'd miss it, and what he's talking about is how happy he can be, and he's saying that he would miss it, and of course he would miss it because it's being happy. So then he also says things that I really like. This is my favourite bit ever. When you stop being a ghost in a shell and everyone keeps saying, you look well. I like that a lot because it's actually really nice when that happens. When you stop being a shell of yourself and everyone's saying, you look well. Or something along the lines like, how are you? You seem good. And you say, yeah, I actually am good. And then you're like, why do you say actually? You're like, because I haven't been feeling that good and I actually feel all right. And that's really, really nice. And I think that song, track number 11, Don't Miss It, perfectly articulates that. I give that song a 1 gazillion out of 10. Final track number 12, I give this track a 8 out of 10 because I like it. I don't love it, but it's nice sentiment. It's got a lullaby for his insomniac, which is obviously Jamil. What I like a lot about this is that he says, I'd rather see everything as a blur tomorrow if you do, saying that he'll stay up with her even though she's got insomnia, which I think is really nice. And that concludes my tour of James Blake's album review. Album. James Blake.